What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Any Sport. Today we're looking at the top 9 hilariously missed travel calls in the NBA. LeBron James said his travel against the Utah Jazz was the worst one of his life, and folks, he was not wrong. James dribbled the ball past the half-court line, then just walked a bit before remembering to dribble it again. That is not how basketball is played. Yet somehow, none of the referees blew their whistle. Makes you think. During the game, James talked to a fan after realizing how awful that play was. Quote, "I didn't even know I did it until I saw it at halftime," he said. "That's the worst I've ever done. Yeah, that was messed up." Quote, "I knew I was ready to pass the ball," James said after the game according to ESPN, "and my brain I had a malfunction. I really had a malfunction. I feel bad for the refs on that one because they'll probably get a write-up on that or something." James's travel was hilariously bad, but it's far from the first time a player is egregiously messed up and forgot to put the ball on the ground. Here are some of the best travels to not get called by the officials. First up, Bradley Beal's gallop. Blake Griffin's defense psyched out Beal, who, after taking his 2 steps on a drive to the hoop, took 3 more steps. No whistle. Worst of all, referees after the game stood by the call. Quote, "The offensive player gathers with his right foot on the ground," the official ref account tweeted. Quote, "He then takes 2 legal steps before losing control of the ball. After regaining possession, a player is allowed to regain his pivot foot and pass or shoot prior to that foot returning to the ground. This is legal." Next up, the time Dirk Nowitzki played hopscotch. Nowitzki really just kept taking mini bunny hops going backwards. He took 7 steps. 7! Next up, Kemba Walker's jump and spin. Walker's hop step was a total mess, and his awkward landing sent him into another spin and a half step, and then a layup? The Celtics defense had a right to be mad as heck. Next up, Kendrick Perkins' 9-step walk. 9. That's right, 9 steps. Perkins kept changing his pivot foot, and not a single soul in black and white stripes paid attention. They thought this looked fine. Next up, Dwayne Wade's 7-step travel. Wade dribbled down the court similar to James and appeared to do some stretching with the ball over his head while changing his pivot foot over and over again. In basketball, you simply cannot do that. Next up, Josh Smith's 20-plus step travel. This is so bad that I just have no words. Come on, Josh Smith. Come on, man. Next up, Corey Brewer's dunk travel. In comparison to some of his colleagues, Brewer taking 6 steps before dunking wasn't all that bad. But still, come on now, 6? That's double than what you're allowed. Next up, James Harden's double step back. The best for last. This one is so legendary that it even had a failed reboot. Harden shuffled his feet backwards twice for a walk so obviously that nobody called it. Months later, Steph Curry did it, but he got whistled. Harden is, to date, our uncalled travel king. Next time you complain that a specific player, quote, always gets away with travels, remember, they are not the only ones. Well, there was our list of the top 9 most hilariously missed travel calls in the NBA. If you guys enjoyed, do me a huge favor and hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below which one is the funniest, and I'll see you beautiful faces in the next video. Have a great day.